I spent way too long searching for different diets to try, only to come to the realization that the problem was me. So today, let's cover the best psychological hack I've learned that sped up my weight loss. So let's learn two very simple terms here. The first term is the relative reinforcing value of food, RRV food. This essentially measures how much a person values high calorie food, and people who are overweight have been found to value higher calorie foods more than leaner people. The second term is delayed reward discounting. This shows how impulsive someone is. It looks at whether they prefer a smaller reward now or a bigger one down the road. Many of you may be familiar with the marshmallow experiment, or in other terms, how well can you delay gratification? And once again, obese individuals have been found to be more impulsive and not delay gratification as much. So essentially, putting all this together, research has shown that obese people value high calorie foods more and also have lower impulse control. I'll put all the studies in the description just in case you want to check them out for yourself, and a lot of this does come from a book called The Hungry Brain by Stefan J. Guyanet. So with all this information, what can you implement? So the one positive light in all of this is that you can actually improve these traits. To decrease the amount of reward you receive from food, you can either make it harder to do, add more friction between doing the bad habit and eating the bad food, or you can make the better and healthier choice easier. So for example, think hiding junk food and leaving healthy food on the counter. You are adding more friction between eating the junk and making it easier for yourself to eat the good stuff. And so to decrease RRV food, which is the reinforcement value of food, you must find other activities that give you pleasure besides junk food. Now, this activity can be either good or bad. So whenever you get an impulse to do a pleasureful activity, you can either rewire your brain to go and start smoking, or you can either rewire your brain to go and exercise. And personally, this is what I did over time. Whenever I got the impulse to eat junk food, I would go on a bike ride. And this is one of the primary ways I started my fitness journey. I replaced those food cravings that you get out of boredom with a cardiovascular exercise. And not only was I not hungry when I was doing the cardio, but I also burned some calories. Over time, you reprogram your brain to crave the junk food less, and by proxy, you become less impulsive. Because think about it, if junk food doesn't give you the same amount of pleasure, are you really gonna eat as much of it? Probably not. If you want to 10x your weight loss, press the first link in the description and join our free school group. At 100 members, I'm gonna make it paid, so if you join now, you get it free for life. If I give you anything of value, consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to stay savvy with your diet.